Hello everybody, and welcome to the Bastion. How are you guys doing today? We're back with our second episode of the Chrono Cross Let's Play, our first and what'll probably become like a Nostalgia Glasses series. Scrub took out his secret savings. We're rich now. We got like 200 gold. Nah, we don't need to rest. We just had a rest. Oh, nice. Just put down our blanket curtains real quick, like freaking ninjas. We can apparently do that from anywhere in our room. So I'm just doing a little bit of exploring now. But I think we're gonna go and see, I assume his mom, his caretaker of some kind. Sup? Why'd you want me to wake up? Good morning, Scrub. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. Some Overwatch. They predicted Overwatch in 1999. By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Lena this morning? Lena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. I don't want to grow up. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. So can guys. Hashtag equality. Get out of her way. Can we talk to the kitty? No, not you. I don't care about you. I wanted to talk to the kitty. That would be bad if she blew me off. Okay, get your priorities straight and let her know how you feel. Understand? I didn't expect to actually have this be an important conversation. Tomorrow's a new day. Who knows what will happen? I just want to talk to the kitty. Aw, it meowed at me. Oh, this has one meow that it gives us. So this has, kind of a JRPG feel to it. I like it. I am now noticing the inherent flaws in the game. Like I said, Nostalgia Glasses kind of coming off after our last episode, but it's a good game. Let's look at the fishes. Yo, Scrub, what do you think of this sawfish? Guess I only just now saw it. I don't have an opinion. Haha. It's gotta be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Ha! You wish! Yeah, I guess legends are meant to be legends. Oh well. It is pretty big. Alright, so we have to find Lena. I don't even know who Lena is. We gotta find her. Oh, I want to talk to the doggy. 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 Won't let me. There we go. Pooshel. Oh, hi, Scrubby Poo. Me am bit busy right now. Talks like Markiplier. Me am a bit busy right now. Have you already met up with Lena? Me thinks she wath by the pier. That's definitely a Markiplier voice there. So, spoiler alert. I know we can bring Pooshel with us. Pooshel is one of the possible characters. Aqua Beam. We just found a random Aqua Beam in the bucket. Cool. I mean, where do you keep your Aqua Beam, right? You're you, Lena? Chief Radius has been living here for 4 years already. Where is Chief Circumference and Lady Diameter? Diameter. Record of Fate and open up the menu. So that's like the save button, I guess, the record of fate. Just talk to everyone. We're not actually talk to everyone. Once I'm done cleaning in here, I have to do some yard work. Gotta do something to cover our expenses. Try to persuade Sir Toma to look for treasure on the Xenon continent. Well, still looking for Lena. Still not quite sure what's going on. They haven't given us a lot of idea on what's going on. Hi, are you Sir Radius? Hey, it is Radius. Oh, Scrub, how goes it? Would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and the art of elements. Sure. Excellent! A true man you are! Well then, let's get on with it. Alright, I think this is going to talk about the field effects we saw last time. I guess it's over here in the top left corner of the screen. We're going to try and beat up an old man. Ho ho ho! Come on, scrub! Don't hold back. Sure. Boop. Boop. Bam! First, here's some basic advice on attacking, so listen up, youngin'. You know that the 3 different attack levels, weak, strong, and fierce, each have different accuracy or hit percent values, don't you? Yeah, we saw that last time. Every time you hit your opponent, each of these values increase to make it easier for your next attack to hit. Start with weak, which have the highest chance of succeeding, then build up to strong and fierce. Yep. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percent. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting your energy. Womp, womp. Boop. The weak ones are just like a boop. Ho ho ho, you're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percents too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously, don't you? Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. It's just a percentage game, I guess. I think 81 is probably solid for attacking. Next, let's check out the use of elements. This is what I want to learn. This is the new information. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of the field effects at the top left. Each time you consecutively use the same color elements, the effectiveness of that colored element group increases. Alright. So he'll use a blue element. Blue, all blue. And then we'll use a blue element. Sure, I guess. I am health. Don't you know how to use them elements or something, young'un? If that's the case, then listen up, boy. It takes some extra explaining. First, you've got to choose attack to do some kind of physical damage to your opponent in order to get me started. Weak, strong, and fierce attacks each add 1, 2, or 3 points to your element's power level. Alright, and we need to increase the power level to use the elements, because our cure we just used was a level 2. So now we're back down to 0. We'd have to hit them with a strong attack to increase it up, back up to 2. You won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponent. Alright, so basically, we need to attack to power up so we can use our elements and then use that extra energy that we've been storing or whatever as kind of the metaphysical way to look at it. Alright, once you enter another battle, you'll be able to use them again. So I have to stress that you've got to consider the appropriate time to use your elements. Form the proper strategy. There's some elements that have the ×1 or ×2 or whatever. Those are actually just items, and they disappear. Yeah, so those are basically like potions, one-use items that we have. So we can use several of them in the same battle, which is pretty cool. And this number will decrease. Yep. Ugh, this is so verbose. We get it. Oh, we get it, dude. Can build up a little power, then use an element, build up a little more power, then use another element, repeating this over and over. That's okay. Okay. Done. Done. Now we're back up to like an entirely blue field, and we're sitting here without any blue elements. We just have Cure and Tablet. Maybe if we had equipped that Aqua Beam we found in the bucket that I made fun of. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're about to get murdered by the chief of our village. Bleh, dead. Jesus, 78. When there's a lot of blue in the field, effect attributes the elements of the opposite color will be weakened. So if we use a red element now, it'll be, like, not effective at all. Like, our tablet, I assume, will probably be pretty terrible. Boop. You learned something there. Alright, let's bring it to an end. He's gonna boop us to death. 170. That was more damage than the Aqua Ball. He just, like, booped us with the top of his cane, and then we were like, dead. Gone. Rest in peace, scrub. Well, that's one way to learn about our village elder, Jesus. Pooped already, eh? And you're still so young. Well, maybe if you didn't beat me up, old-timer, how rude. So I guess we should probably equip that Aqua Beam now that we're thinking about it. I guess we'll put it right here. Aqua Beam +2. It'll be a super strong Aqua Beam. Still haven't found Lena. Where could Lena be? Over on... Didn't they say on the pier? It would appear that should be where we go next. A new frame? Oh. Oh, I guess we can apply that to make our text all look like weird shells. I mean, if that's your style. I guess that's probably Lena right there on the pier. You can see her. Lena! Lean on me! Photon ray. There's a new element. This is my house. Enter at your own risk. Alright, I have to remember how we get Pushel, because I do think that it's time sensitive, and that there's a certain event that once we pass it, we won't be able to get Pushel anymore. You used to cry and run away at the mere sight of a pussycat. Do you remember? When you were about wee high, you were attacked by a panther demon. I guess it left an emotional scar, but it's good that you've overcome it, that fear. Girls will think you're a weenie running away from cats. Well, Jesus, way to dredge that up. Let's just drop that bomb, Grandma. You remember that one time where you had PTSD because a panther attacked you? Don't you know the early bird gets the worm? Yep, and the early hawk gets the early bird. Alright. So, I do want to explore. But I don't know if that's, Yo, Scrubby! I heard you totally blew off Lena this morning. I didn't think you had it in you. That was really gutsy of you. I guess that kind of shows her who's boss, eh? Shut up, Yuna. Don't tell her I said so, but my sister's a bit uptight, you know? Could you, like, break her in a little? Jesus! You know, make her act a little more ladylike? You have my support all the way. I'll keep my fingers crossed for you. Holy crap, that's, has terrifying implications I'd rather not think about. But I do want to explore just because there's a lot of depth in this game, and you'll see a lot of these things, these people, these elements keep coming back, so I want to get as many of them as I can. Scrubby, don't be mean to my Celine. That's a song, I think. Scrubby, don't be mean to my Celine. Word has it the Komodo dragon scales are quite popular among the youngin' these days. So you're collecting them too, huh? What, to make a silly little necklace? That's right, shut up. I do what I want. Well said, Scrub. You truly are a man of the sea. They don't call me the Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well, Scrub. This is truly top secret. Rock and roll to trap the sucker. Use the lay of the land and make a surprise attack. There's always one that likes to play tag. Run with all of your might. Okay, good to know. Guess there's no point in outrunning it. Anyhow, it's all about guts, my boy. It's all about your guts. Don't get your own butt kicked. Watch your butts, everyone! Go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow with your Komodo dragon scales. Alright. there's not that much of the village left to explore. To be fair, we're almost there, if you guys care. Do you know about Lizard Rock, southwest of the village? I've heard that a mother Komodo dragon comes out every once in a while. I've told Kiki numerous times not to play there, but she never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. That's a dangerous way of thinking. Is that? I think that's the last house room area. No, I was entirely wrong. Got like a little workshop down here. What's this? What are you doing? Oh, hi, Scrub. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly? Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She very much resembles herself. What? She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been about 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you can say everything here represents 10 years of my life. That's a long time. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all of my hard work and dedication. Can I see the six-horned narwhal? Let's just talk about that. You just like glossed over that. Like, oh, and also like six-horned narwhal. Anyways. I love my job, and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately I get to thinking when I see Kiki about how I could have had a different future if I had chosen a different path 10 years ago. Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. He's going through his midlife crisis right now, isn't he? We're just like trying to help him through it by listening silently. I'm not saying which one would have been better, but I just wonder where the other path may have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Boy, life sure is complex. Thanks for your 3rd grade philosophy. Oh, hey, Scrub, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet I made from a lion shark tooth 10 years ago when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. Cool, I'll take a shark tooth. Guess we might as well just equip that, right? Plop it on, this sacred shark tooth amulet. Oh, what? What? I can't equip it. It's not an equipable item. Then what is it? Okay. Well, we have a shark tooth now. I don't know what we're gonna do with it. We'll give it to someone else later on, who's more deserving of a shark tooth than we are. We're not going to be lame fishermen. We're going to be adventurers. Saving the world, not to call any fisherman who might be watching this lame. That's not what I intended with that statement. More that we're going to live an exciting life of adventure after we explore this last room. Is this like a weird little chihuahua? Yo, Scrub, have you heard anything about them group of thieves up on the mainland? I have not. You really haven't been keeping up, have you? It's pretty big news, even in El Nido. Nido? Whatever. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up on the mainland. They're cold-blooded bastards. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. Even the powerful nation of Poor can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. So, like, the Radical Dreamers, it's obviously going to come up later. We're going to find more about the Radical Dreamers. It's stuff like that, little nuggets of information. That's why I'm exploring everything I can to get that. Heckran Bone. That's a Heckran Bone. What a heckin' good bone. What's in here? Ivory helmet. Ivory helmet might actually be something we can equip. Let's see. Let's see. Yes! That was a reasonable assumption. I mean, I thought it was reasonable about the shark tooth as well. Alright. Heckran Bone. What is it? I want to learn more about it. The leg bone of a wild Heckran, perfect for making stock to be used in soups and stews. Well, then maybe we can give it to the cook. We'll just walk back here. Hey, bro. Yo, Scrub, have you heard the message of the day from the Record of Fate? It's a green pyramid, which records your daily activities for you. A save button. Also about the future, but I don't really know if it's true or not. Cha-ha-ha! Alright, fine. I'll take my Heckran Bone and leave. You obviously don't want it. I think the Heckran Bone is what we give to Pushel. Pushel's the one character I remember how to get, which is why I'm so adamant about getting Pushel. The first time I played this game, I actually never got Pushel. I didn't get most of the characters, to be fair. Hey, Pushel. You want a Heckran Bone? Is that a Heckran Bone? Yes, it is. Scrubby Poo, a present for I? How do you know? To accept or not to accept? That is the question. Ahem. I accept your present, and me shall help you. I'd be more than happy to have Markiplier on my team. We will do anything you want. Me will be honored to be by your side. Me will use my pretty miracle power F. Me will do it, Scrubby Poo. Yes, we have Pushel. And with that, our party grows by 1. And I think that we're gonna rename Pushel to Doggo. What a nice doggo. We could also do Pupper, but I don't think Pushel's a Pupper anymore. Pushel's definitely a Doggo. All right, let's go, Doggo. I think with our first party member being recruited, we haven't even gone and talked to Lena, but we've got a lot of clues and hints that we're gonna get between now and the future. Between now and the future. Clues and hints that we'll see come up in the future, and I'm excited to see how those come up. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please like, subscribe, comment. All of those things are really awesome and really help the channel. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Bye-bye!